Every single day, people wake up with dreams, ideas, and ambitions. But instead of nurturing them, they bury them alive under layers of excuses, fears, and self-doubt. They wait for the perfect moment, the right conditions, or a sign from the universe, thinking that someday everything will align. But here's the brutal truth. There is no perfect moment. There is no ideal time. The comfort zone is the most dangerous place in the world. It tricks you into believing you are safe, but in reality, it is a slow death. The person you could have been, the life you could have lived, dies every single time you choose comfort over risk. Life doesn't reward those who sit on the sidelines waiting for permission. Life rewards the bold, those who jump in, take chances, and bet on themselves when no one else does. If you want a story worth telling, if you want a life worth remembering, you have to take risks. No risk, no story. Ask yourself, what's stopping you? Fear of failure? Judgment? Fear isn't your enemy. It's your compass. It's the guide showing you exactly where you need to go. Most people run away from fear, thinking that avoiding it will keep them safe. But the truth is, fear is a signal. It's the universe pointing you towards something bigger, something better, something you were meant to do. The only people who succeed are the ones who walk straight into fear and take action anyway. What if you fail? So what? You get up, you learn, you grow. But what if you never even try? That's the real failure. That's what will haunt you when you're old, looking back, realizing you played it safe when you should have gone all in. Regret is far heavier than failure. Regret is permanent. Failure is just a lesson. You'll fail. You will get knocked down. But failure doesn't define you. What you do next does. The biggest risk in life is not taking one.
One of the things that's really freeing to understand is that you're screwed no matter what you do. There's no secure path forward. Give it up. It's risk everywhere, except for two things. You can pick your risk. That's the first thing. So you get to pick your poison. That's something. And second, you're a lot tougher than you think. So even though there's risk everywhere, if you confront it forthrightly, what you'll find is that you can actually handle the risk.
Think about every person who changed the world. They took risks. They didn't play it safe. They weren't born special. They weren't handed success. They took risks when others hesitated. They had no guarantee, no safety net, no certainty that things would work out. But they did it anyway. And that's why they succeeded. Most people never achieve greatness because they refuse to gamble on themselves. They wait, they hesitate, they convince themselves that it's too risky. But what's riskier? Taking a shot at your dreams or waking up 10 years from now stuck in a life you hate? The truth is, everything is a risk. Starting a business is a risk. Quitting your job is a risk. Chasing your dream is a risk. But you know what else is a risk? Wasting your entire life settling for less. That's some real bullshit right there. Consider the story of Blockbuster and Netflix. Blockbuster had the chance to buy Netflix for a mere $50 million. They passed on it, thinking it was too risky to invest in a digital platform. Fast forward to today, Netflix is worth billions, and Blockbuster is a relic of the past. That's the cost of playing it safe. The price is everything you could have had. Or think about Bitcoin. Back in 2010, someone bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. People laughed at Bitcoin as a joke, thinking it was too risky. But those 10,000 Bitcoins are now worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The real joke? The people who dismissed it because they were too scared to take a chance.
I knew that when I'm 80, I would never regret trying this thing that I was super excited about and it failing. If it failed, fine. I would be very proud of the fact when I'm 80 that I tried. And I also knew that it would always haunt me if I didn't try. And so that would be a regret.
The secret to success isn't talent. It isn't intelligence. It isn't luck. The secret to success is having the guts to take risks and keep going no matter how hard it gets. Every successful person you admire has failed, and not just once. Over and over again, they've lost money, lost hope, lost confidence, but they never lost the ability to try again. Failure is not the enemy. Failure is the process. Every failure brings you one step closer to success. Every mistake teaches you something you need to know. The only way to truly fail is to never try at all. Imagine looking back on your life and realizing you never took the leap. You never went after what you truly wanted because you were too scared. That is the real tragedy. That is the real loss. What kind of story do you want to tell? Do you want to tell the story of someone who played it safe, who followed the rules, who never stepped outside of their comfort zone? Or do you want to tell the story of someone who went all in, who took risks, who chased their dreams with everything they had? You are the author of your own story. Every decision you make is a sentence in that story. Every risk you take is a new chapter. The only way to write a story worth telling is to take risks. No risk, no story. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. It won't. Fear will always be there. Doubt will always be there. But the people who succeed are the ones who act in spite of it. The ones who feel the fear and do it anyway. The ones who refuse to let fear control them. The world doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who take risks, those who jump, those who go all in. The world belongs to the bold. The world belongs to the risk takers. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the most talented. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to take a chance, to put yourself out there, to fail, to learn, and to keep going no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you only get one life, one chance to do something incredible, one chance to make your mark, one chance to tell a story worth remembering. So take the risk, make the jump, write your story, because no risk, no story.
Now is the time to take risk. You don't have kids, but as you get older, your obligations increase. So and once you have a family, you start taking risk not just for yourself, but for your family as well. It gets much harder to do things that might not work out. So now is the time to do that before you have those obligations. So I would encourage you to take risks now. Do something bold. You won't regret it.
Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and like this video. It helps push my content to more people who need to hear it. Please subscribe to Nova Society Finance. Always remember to master your money. Don't let your money master you.